Good day, I'm Andrea Chisholm and this is your JIS News for Thursday, October 30. Jamaica will be getting assistance from Cuba in the control of vector-borne diseases, particularly chikungunya and dengue. That's in addition to previously announced help with the country's Ebola prevention and response strategy. Health Minister Dr. Fenton Ferguson says the Cuban government has agreed to share its best practice response to vector control.
An expert will also come to assist Jamaica in improving these areas.
Officials at the Sangster International Airport have been given 2 handheld thermal sensors as part of government's Ebola preparedness activities. Health Minister Dr. Fenton Ferguson gave the machines to port health staff on Wednesday to help detect travelers with a fever, which is one of the symptoms of Ebola. They will complement a walk-through thermal sensing unit that's been bought with funds donated last week by Sagicor. And even as government steps up its prevention activities at ports of entry, the work also continues to set up isolation areas in key health facilities. On Wednesday, Minister Ferguson toured a temporary isolation unit at the Cornwall Regional Hospital. He asserted there that only the major hospitals, such as Cornwall Regional and Kingston Public, would undertake the treatment of any suspected Ebola cases in Jamaica. Isolation facilities at the other health facilities will only be used for holding purposes. In the meantime, the World Health Organization WHO is urging members of the public to keep themselves informed about the Ebola outbreak and international developments. PAHO and WHO Disease Prevention and Control Advisor Dr. Kamson Mung insists that when persons are equipped with the right information, it eliminates panic. He says this knowledge will allow persons to act responsibly when signs or symptoms are observed.
And once you see someone with that, to really send that someone to a health center for 2 reasons. One is the earlier an Ebola case is treated, the higher the rates for survival, but also equally important to the community and the country is to control the spread of infection, which can be done only at institutions.
Dr. Mung was among a panel of guests speaking on a special 1-hour presentation on Ebola and chikungunya, What You Need to Know. The program, which was aired last evening on mainstream media, is an initiative of the Ministry of Information and the Office of the Prime Minister. Education Minister Reverend Ronald Thwaites is encouraging investment in the lucrative game design industry valued at $10 billion annually. He says this could serve as an ideal career for students who are seeking to pursue careers in the design of computer-based games.
There is fertile ground in Jamaica for the establishment of a game design and development subsector. There is money to be made and there is good service to education to be rendered.
The minister was addressing CARIMAC's first national conference on digital game design and development recently. And finally, children's advocate Diane Gordon Harrison is calling for a change to the misconceptions of sexual abuse that exist in sections of the society.
We need to get that message out there that it is not in fact okay, and it is in fact a big deal. Because psychologists will tell you that it is not just a little sex. It is not true that sex does not in fact cause long-lasting harm. Because if you look particularly at the developing brain of a teenager, it can seriously cause alterations to the neural pathways that will continue to influence how that teenager relates and has relationships long on into adulthood.
She is also reminding that it is a criminal offense to engage in sexual relationships with persons under 16 years old. The children's advocate was speaking at a special forum hosted by the United Nations office in Jamaica to mark International Day for the Girl Child observed on October 11. And that's it for JIS News today. I'm Andrea Chisholm. Thank you for watching.